Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. So as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be doing another kind of first impressions try on video. In this video I'm going to be using two products. I have the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer, and I'm also going to be trying the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. So both of these are in their original boxes. I actually got this for Christmas. So if you guys saw my what I got for Christmas video, this was one of the items I asked for, and this is in the shade Light Neutral. So it's also recently just been my birthday. I'm not sure when this video is going live, but I'll definitely link in the description below showing you guys what I got for my birthday if that video is already up. But I asked for the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer, such a mouthful. So if you don't know how these first impressions video works, as you can tell I have no makeup on at the moment. I've just moisturised, hence why I look kind of oily. But obviously I'm going to apply the primer first, and then I'm going to apply the concealer and just kind of let you guys know whether I enjoy the product or not. And it's just nice that you can see my first initial reaction, and I'll link both these products in the description if you are interested. So I'm just going to take off the packaging. Okay, so firstly I love that this is in a tube. I know most primers are. It's just so much easier that you can get all of the product out and you're not really wasting any. So if I just read the back, it says, apply before foundation for an unbelievably smooth complexion. So I'm just going to go straight in and start. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's a very matte bottle. I'm only going to use a bit to start with. I'm just going to apply some onto my hand. I'm only going to apply a bit first because I'm not sure what the consistency is like. The other two primers, or two or three primers which I've used before, I really like the Rimmel primer. It's the red one, and I've also used the Benefit Professional primer, which I really enjoy. I like the consistency, so let's see if this is somewhat the same. It feels a lot more watery. I'm just going to come slightly closer to you guys. Excuse my spots. It feels a lot more kind of watery compared to the Benefit Professionals, although it does kind of feel the same on the skin, and it doesn't leave any kind of like oily residue on my hands. I'm going to apply some now to my forehead, just a tiny bit. But so far it doesn't really have a scent. It really quickly absorbs into the skin. Done. So first impressions of the primer, I like that it doesn't feel kind of heavy or sticky on my skin. I can kind of compare it to the Professionals primer. It's a clear, transparent primer. Obviously the reason for a primer is meant to keep your makeup on for longer and just kind of create like a base before you use concealer and foundation. But I am just going to pop on the concealer now. So this is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and this is a light diffusing paraben free concealer, and I saw this all over YouTube. It's just one of those products which YouTube made me buy. Firstly, love the packaging. It's got like purple detailing. This is what it looks like. I think it's glass. And I've also got my makeup sponge and a brush because I'm just going to see what works on what side. So on one side I'm going to use a brush, one side I'm going to use the sponge. So I'm going to start on this side and just kind of make a triangle like so. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but it looks a bit orange. Obviously once I blend it in, it might, you know, suit my colour a bit more. I'm just going to pop some around my nose, and also the brush is really spongy, which I like. I'm also just going to see if I have any spots on this side, like so. Okay, so I've popped some on my spots, as you can see, and I'm going to do this side with my brush, and then I'm going to do the other side with a beauty blender. So I'm going to start on my chin here and just in circles blend in the concealer. Okay, so I've blended in the concealer. Firstly, I just want to say it blends really, really well. I was a bit kind of cautious once I first put it on my skin, especially under my eye. It looked a bit darker, like a bit orangey. But I'm just going to come close and show you guys it's all blended in. Obviously, I have some like blemishes and stuff still that aren't covered because I haven't done my foundation yet, but if you can just kind of see the difference if you can see the difference underneath my eyes, it definitely looks a lot brighter. So I'm really happy with that, and you can also see the redness on my nose on this side, and this side is a lot more concealed, which I'm really happy with. I'm now going to go over and do the other side using a Real Techniques beauty blender. I do like to dampen mine, so I'm going to just spray a bit of MAC Fix Plus onto the sponge, but firstly I'm going to apply the concealer. I believe this is the lightest shade, I think so. So I'm just going to apply this under my eye in the same kind of triangle motion, around my nose and on any spots. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my sponge. I literally just get the spray, give it a few pumps, and then I'm just going to go in and dab. So now that I've blended in the concealer, the first thing I want to say that I immediately noticed obviously was on this side it looked a bit more dewy. I think that's due to the MAC Fix Plus that I applied. On this side I look a lot more matte than I do on this side, but obviously I'm going to powder and apply foundation over the top. But they both blended on both sides really nicely, whether I used the sponge and the brush. And if you're wondering, this is a Expert Face brush by Real Techniques. But I think this is a great foundation just for kind of brightening, definitely under the eyes and covering blemishes. Around my nose you can really see the difference, which I really struggle with. I always have like red skin or dry skin around my nose, which really bothers me, and I did have a few spots which I think have been covered, and obviously once I put the second layer of foundation over the top, it's just going to, you know, bring the face together and make the look complete. So first impressions, I really like both these products. Like I said, I can compare this kind of to the Benefit primer. It feels kind of like a gel, it's a bit more watery, but then you pop it onto the skin, dries within seconds, and obviously it's clear, so it's not tinted, anything like that. And with the concealer, I love the packaging. I also really like the applicator. I like how it's flexible, really brightening under my eyes, and I'm really happy that it concealed my redness around my nose. I'm going to carry on and do the rest of my makeup now. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Bourjois Radiance Reveal Healthy Mix Healthy Glow Flawless Complexion Hydrated and Luminous Skin Foundation. What a mouthful. And this is in the shade number 51 Light Vanilla. I've just been using this recently. I think it matches my skin tone really well. So I'm going to pop on this foundation and then I'll kind of show you guys the finished product. I don't know if you guys saw my last first impressions video. It was where I tried the L'Oreal Infallible Matte foundation. I'll link it in the description if you haven't already seen it. But you know, I always kind of flip and change between my foundations, but this is what I'm going to currently use. So I've now finished my makeup. I just wanted to show you guys the finished look. So I'll link both these products in the description if you guys are interested in checking them out. I believe you can get them both from Feel Unique. I know you can definitely get this from Boots because that's where my mum got this, and I know you can definitely get this from Feel Unique. So I'll link them in the description, and if you guys check them out, let me know. I'd love to see your pictures and stuff like that. Follow me on all my social media links. There will be an end card at the end of the video, and there will also be links in the description, and I'll also post where my top and my lipstick and that kind of thing is from. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!